Alright, Shalom. I'm the brother Tasiyat coming back with another video. But before I start off, I would like to give all praises and highest honor to the Most High Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Kakudash. I want to give double honor to my elder apostles and teachers of Great Millstone, and peace and salutation to the sincere Akyam across this world who are spreading this knowledge and truth and sincerity. And Shalom to the few sincere brothers and sisters out there who are also listening. And may the election be upon your households. God Shalom. So yeah, man, as you can see the title, okay, as an Israelite man, you are the prize. Okay, females think that they are the prize and that men need to chase women all the day, all the time, But it's actually the other way around, man. The man is actually the prize. Okay, the man is the one that is allowed to have multiple females. Okay, he is basically in the structure, in the order. He's above the woman. So how can she be the prize? You know, does it mean that you have to treat a woman like basically garbage if she treats you good? No, man. You know, but if they are acting up, like our females, love to have a loud mouth and say that they don't need no nigga and what else, man, thinking that they are the prize. And right now, of course, you have simps that are doing anything for a woman to please them. So of course they're gonna think that they have everything to say against you. And now they have options enough. They have options enough. That's why they be acting tough out here, man. But soon it's gonna be reversed, man, because there will come an evil time wherein the women are not gonna have a choice, man. Okay, the men are gonna have enough choice for multiple women. Okay, because the woman is gonna need the man. That is gonna be different. Okay, a man is not. Yeah, a man, if he is stronger, right, and the time of tribulation comes, why would multiple men seek the same woman? Okay, while the man is the hedge, the man is the protection, the provider, in that time. It makes no sense, man. It's gonna be the other way around. But now these females have multiple men that they can so-called choose and pick. So now they think that they are the shit, man. They think that they are the prize and shit, But they're gonna find out, man. And Yahweh Bashim Yeshua is gonna bring tribulation, and terrible death and destruction upon them. So let me read this first, man. Let me go to Isaiah 32, verse 9. It says, "Rise up, ye women that are at ease," because right now they are at ease, man. They don't really have anything to complain. They got simps out there doing anything for them, paying everything for them, doing everything what they want, listening to them like they are a fucking slave. Okay, so they are at ease, man. The government is helping them with money monthly and things like that. So like, yeah, when you go to court, 8 out of 10 times, 9 out of 10 times, the woman wins the court because the court is behind the woman when it comes to children and things like that. With broken households, what, man. So they are having it more easy than us right now, man. So the ones that think that they got it on lock, so to say, okay, those wretches out there, those females that they think that they are baddies and what else, y'all gonna see, man, what is what. It says, "Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech." So the Most High says, like, listen what I'm about to tell you, man. "Many days and years shall you be troubled." And that's what you can already see happening, man. Like, it's not gonna be like 10, 20, 30, 40 years just for the woman, of course, to go to trials and tribulations. We are already in those times that they are gonna need a man. You already see on TikTok females making videos like, yeah, back in the days I used to say that I don't need no man. I can be single. I'm a proud woman, this, that, and the third. But now I realize that I do need a man because being alone, it's lonely. I want children, this, that, and the third. And I need a man to protect me, to provide for me, this, that, and the third. So you have females out there, they are coming to their senses, But a huge portion is still acting like they own the world, you know, like nothing can harm them. Slakia. So they are gonna soon realize, like, hey, y'all, you know, y'all that have been saying like we don't need no man, we don't need no this, that, and the third. I can take care of myself. Y'all gonna see, y'all gonna see that y'all have it horribly wrong, man. But Yahweh Bashim Mishai does everything, you know, in his time. So it's just gonna get more and more intense. So anyway, many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless woman. For the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. And we have our females right now that be acting tough, you know. But the man, like I said, is the price. You as a man, you have the X and Y chromosome. You have the boys and the girls already in your nutsack, basically, man. You're a walking king, you know, a walking king upon this planet Earth, with the capability to produce even more kings, you know, and to produce princesses if you have daughters, you know. Like you could literally go and have multiple females and make a nation in like a year or two, you know, if you have a lot of females that you make pregnant, for example. But a woman, in a year or two, she can only have like what, 2 children, maybe 2 times the twin, maybe 4 children. So nature itself already shows you that it's normal for a man to have multiple females, man. But and the man is the price, you know. He's the one that is carrying the seed. Okay, you can have, of course, you need the woman as the earth, so to say. But if you don't have the seed, well, what is gonna grow if there's no seed? If you want to plant an apple tree, how are you gonna plant an apple tree without the apple seed? You know, makes no sense, man. But these women are gonna see their value, what they're really worth when the time is ripe, man. When the storehouses are gonna be empty, when there's no food, no drinking water, when the gangs are gonna be on the street, when military is gonna be on the street, you know, when people are gonna be dropping dead left and right, when they have nobody to take care of their children, then they're gonna see what is what. Okay? But now they're living in La La Land, you know, they're living in La La Land, man. They're living in La La Land. Anyway, let me see this, man. Isaiah 13:12. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man that a golden wedge of Ophir. So the man, this is basically talking about the Israelite man, and specifically more, you know, of course, the elect men. Okay, the elect of the nation of Israel. Those men are gonna be made even more precious than gold, man. Okay, because they're gonna be the ones that will have the power, the protection, the divine protection of Yahweh Bashem Yahshai. They're gonna be the ones that have so-called luck on their side, which is not luck, it's just the Most High being with us. You know, Lord willing, we are part of the number. So we are gonna be the ones, you know, that are gonna be the most valuable in those times, man. Right now, these women are not looking at us like we are the most valuable men or what else, man. But we just wait, man. We just wait patiently, you know. We just wait patiently, okay. And it's not like we doing this work in the name of Yahweh Bashim Yashai just to have these females for us in the time to come. Now, man, you know, we focus on following Yahweh Bashim Yashai and doing His will, and the females are a bonus. It's not like, oh, I'm doing my best because I want to have these women out here. Nah, man, you know, it ain't like that, man. Okay, so let me read Isaiah 4:1. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man. So why are 7 women gonna take hold of one man? Tell me. Because it's gonna be so fucked up in the world that a woman is not gonna be able to take care of herself and to protect herself like that, man, without a man. So in that time, they're not gonna care if you as a man have multiple females, man. Okay? They're not gonna care as long as you take care of them, as long as they can be under your protection. You know, they're not gonna care in that time, man. I'm telling you. And I hope y'all can still hear me, by the way, because I'm running under the tunnel, so the connection might be a bit messed up. But anyway, they're not gonna carry on in that time. So to continue in Isaiah 4 and 1, um, where is it? It says, in that day, 7 women. By the way, the number 7 is an indefinite number, so it could mean 7, it could mean 20, it could mean 5. You know, shall take hold of one man, not multiple men, one man, saying, "We will eat our own bread," so they're gonna have their own food, "and wear our own apparel," so they're gonna wear their own clothing. But only let us be, Salakia, only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach, because it's a shame for you to have no men. You know, and if they follow on your name, of course you're gonna have intercourse with them. You know, but now when you marry, the woman gets your name, right? So when are you married? When you're basically sleeping with a woman. Well, actually, when you are, you know, having sex, you know, and a virgin, the woman is a virgin, and you cut her hymen. That's why it's called sec, from section. You know, you cut that hymen, and then she's basically your wife. That's when you are married. But basically, when you are, you know, having sex, you know, only one time with a woman, because you can only cut the hymen one time. After that, it's basically called intercourse. But when you have intercourse with a woman, that's now your wife. You know, but when you are married, of course, the woman gets your last name. Okay, but what are you doing when you get married? You having intercourse, right? So that's what you're gonna do also with these females. Plus, they're gonna fall under your protection, you know, and they're gonna need it, man, because there's gonna be crazy people around there that just are ready to, you know, to grab you with crazy diseases that they have, you know, and trying to inflict harm upon you as a female. So you best believe that you're gonna need a man in those times, man. Okay, and this is of course not for all the women out there, because you of course have a very few women that are part of the elect that are in their right mind right now. Okay, but the ones that are not in their right mind, y'all gonna find out what is what, man. Okay, y'all gonna find out what is what. So also, man, if you have a female right now that is not doing what she's supposed to be doing, you know, as your wife, like, she doesn't have to be in this truth. She doesn't have to follow you how about Shai, but at least the minimum, as being your wife, she should take care of you, be a pillar of rest, be a help unto you. You know, if she's not doing these things, if she's just giving you fucking headache all the time, you know, if you see her doing witchcraft, maybe even in the craziest things, you just cut her off, man, because she has no benefit for you, only headache and a hole in your pocket. You know, you're only spending money on her, you know, but getting nothing in return, only headache. So you cut her off. So this is what the scripture says, man. Ecclesiasticus, or known as the book of Sirach, chapter 25, verse 26. If she go not as thou wouldest have her, so if she doesn't go according to your ways, you know, and following, you know, your instructions as the husband, as the man, okay, cut her off from thy flesh. Get her out of here, man. You know, and give her a bill of divorce and let her go. Let her go, man. Give her the bill of divorce. She can be with whoever she wanna be. You know, just basically you're gonna say like, you don't have to be with me anymore. Just go, man. I don't want you anymore. You know, you're giving me a headache all the time. Okay, I can't deal with you anymore. You'll be acting crazy. So it's done. Okay. She will see in a time to come in Jacob's trouble. Okay. That she made a huge mistake, man, if she is still alive by that time, and if you are part of the elect, of course, you know. But like I said, man, as the man, you are the prize. You know, don't let nobody tell you otherwise, and don't let nobody take your crown, man, which is that salvation. Okay, don't doubt that. Don't have doubts in your mind, like, oh, am I good enough? This, that, and the third. Yes, you are good enough. You are Israelite. You are man. You know, we are. How do you say it? Royalty. You know, kings. You see, and we're gonna rule this planet Earth, man. We're gonna be like gods upon this planet Earth. You The word God means power. So we're gonna be powers upon this planet Earth, man. Psalms 82:6 says that we are gods. Not like the Most High, but we are gods, as in powers. Okay? So these females are gonna bow down, man. They're gonna bow down to us, calling us Lord. Okay, so knowing this should already give you like enough of a peace of mind when you have trouble with females. Like, I don't even fucking need you, man. Like, this is what I'm gonna become. This is the path that I'm on. I don't need you. You need me. You know. Of course, sometimes it's hard to be in that mindset, but basically that is what it comes down to. That is what it comes down to. We don't need them. You know. We need them to make children. But we don't need them to survive, man. Like in the time of Jacob trouble. They need us. But yeah, females, they live in La La Land, man. When you talk about them, when you talk to them, you know, about the times that are ahead, crazy times, they be like, yeah, but that is far. I'm busy with now. I want to be here now. And what can you do for me now? This, that, and the third. They are not prudent, man. They are not wise. They are not foreseeing evil. They are not busy with those things. We as men are, So that already shows you that we are supposed to be over them, because they don't have a clue about what is what, you know. And nowadays, you just tell them what they want to hear, man. Like, yeah, I love you, like I love you, like, oh, you take good care of me, this, that, and the third, But you're not gonna be as a simp, like doing everything for them, and going against your own morals, you know. You still hold on to your integrity in this truth, no matter what pressure you get from outside. And that let no female basically try to be the boss over you as a man. Makes no sense, man. So anyway, I think Yahweh Tazah, that was it on the topic. Hope it was edifying. And I want to give all praises and the highest honor to the Most High Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. I want to give double honor to my elder apostles and teachers of Great Millstone. And peace and salutation to the sincere Akiam across this world, who are spreading this knowledge and truth and sincerity. And shalom to the few sincere brothers and sisters out there who are also listening. And may the election be upon your households. God shalom.